he saying Meek Mills and well, the rapper from Philly and the R&B artist, he saying they did something with Diddy?
Welcome back to Limitless Celebrity News and Media, and today we got Wack 100 back in the media, man, and this time he is speaking out and reacting to the bombshell allegations that's just been dropped in regards to Diddy and Meek Mill, man. For all who doesn't know, it looks like a new lawsuit has just come Diddy way, and it looks like Meek Mill was added as one of the names in the allegations, man, that's sparking some controversy and rumors that's taking the media by storm. And now today we got Wack 100 reacting to the whole situation. So before we get into this video, definitely make sure you hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe with post notifications turned on. Let's go.
Why did they remove their names from the document?
That's what I'm tripping on that. Redacted both names.
That's what I'm saying, and describing them at the same time.
Yeah, why did they remove them? Okay, see, why were they placed there? Dude was saying what? He's saying he saw something? Like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kept playing the audio.
Wack,
why was he placed there? Why were the names there?
We were speculating. I asked the question. I said, for the names to be there, was that a possibility? Those were the transcripts that they were using, and they typed it, redacted. You know what I mean? But still described it out like in weird ways. I don't know if like academics got
But
the
what were they
transcripts.
saying those two people did?
Oh yeah, that was the Jones dude. Whatever he was speaking on.
What did he say they did? What did he say? The rapper from Philly and the R&B dude. What did he say they did?
Y'all want me to read the file again?
And when was these paperwork filed? Because when was this paperwork filed?
Yesterday.
In New York. Yeah.
So we talking about the most current Super Bowl. Because if it had been filed 2 years ago, I'd have been like, well, I don't think I should get a Super Bowl yet. I'm eliminating shit, bro.
You already know, Wack. I already know.
Shit,
it was filed February 26, 2024.
And he's saying again, he's saying Meek Mills and well, the rapper from Philly and the R&B artist, what is he saying they did? Did he say they did something with Diddy?
I think he's saying Meek and Diddy.
Yeah, she was gonna read that.
Are they saying that these people were at the parties?
She was gonna reread the that little part.
I mean, because if they saying the niggas was at the parties, so what? All kind of niggas at the parties.
He's saying he got footage.
Well, I'm saying, footage of what? Of these people.
Yo, I think you should play the audio, yo.
You want me to play the whole thing? They're like
a little bit more. Because he's
about another 15 minutes.
I didn't fit in parties with Diddy. Shit, he was at QCP birthday party, right? We was side by side.
Yeah, so, and then they interview Usher Wack, and they ask him, would you send your kids back there? And he said no, he wouldn't send his kids back there to experience the same thing that he experienced.
Wack, there's literally 100 hours of footage. So
we could play the rest of this. This is only about 15 minutes.
Listen.
They're about
this ain't the dark side over here.
No, they're gonna
100 hours of footage. Okay, listen. I can show you 100 hours of footage of all. Was it football practice? Is it mother welding? Is it mother weights? Is it mother in the truck driving down? What is the 100 hours of footage? That shit don't work over here.
Yeah,
we don't be playing with mother. Don't get to the facts. It's 100. Is there a descriptive of the footage?
I have the paperwork.
Who says they got something to read? Who's got something to read right here?
I want to hear the descriptive of the footage.
This is Gatita talking. I got the lawsuit pulled up from Pacer.com, and this is the summary of events that's listed on the paperwork.
This is from...
Okay, now is this overall, or is this saying what the rapper and the R&B artist was involved in?
It's overall, but it includes that information as well.
All right, let's hear this shit, because it sounded to me like he just saying these people was at this party. But let me hear it.
From September 2022 to November 2023, Mr. Jones produced 9 songs on Mr. Combs' Love album. Mr. Jones lived with Mr. Combs for months at a time, spending holidays, birthdays, and missing major family events. Mr. Jones resided at Mr. Combs' residence located in Los Angeles, California, New York City, and Miami, Florida. Mr. Jones also spent several weeks on a yacht rented by Mr. Combs in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Throughout his time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer on the Love album. The claims raised in his complaint have been corroborated through witness statements, video, audio recordings, and images that Mr. Jones has in his possession. Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly. On several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones' cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity. Mr. Jones has secured irrefutable evidence of B. The display and distribution of unregistered illegal firearms. C. Mr. Combs providing laced beverages to minors and workers at his homes in California, New York, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Florida. D. Mr. Combs' Chief of Staff, Christina Coram, KK, instructing her staff to retrieve so she can provide it to Mr. Combs for his consumption. Mr. Combs detailing how he plans to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact on his public image of Cassie Ventura's lawsuit. G. Young Miami's cousin and or assistant Mr. Jones. H. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. harassing and assaulting Mr. Jones. I. Rapper Redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht consorting with underage girls workers. And J. R&B singer Redacted in Mr. Combs' Los Angeles home consorting with underage girls and workers. And that's the last event listed.
So he's saying that they was with underage girls and workers. Bad part about it, the underage girls, we don't know if workers were male or female. And I'm gonna assume they was female.
Yeah, Wack.
For a male. But then, if it's underage girls, why did redacted it? Redacted means to remove.
That definitely means to remove.
Meek Mill's name was removed, but then they described him, so his name could have been redacted.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, if it's removed, then he ain't guilty of it. They're not gonna remove some shit for a minor.
No, the names that are redacted are of other artists that were present during those times of events and committed those acts. The redacted names are not referring to Diddy.
Yeah, but it's referring to the Philadelphia rapper and the R&B singer.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, see, everybody want to make these two counting Meek Mill, but I don't do weird shit, right? If they have redacted them, removed them from any charges of dealing with minors, I don't give a worker, right? They didn't identify male or female. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt it was a female. If they removed them from that, then what the all the chatter about?
Everybody was kind of like on it because it was pretty much the accusations of him messing around with Meek Mills, and everybody.
I didn't hear that. I did not hear that.
I know.
I know. Audio.
It was
the you mother made
speculation of
y'all
what they were
made.
trying to
I
say
did not hear no speculation.
We didn't hear that either, but it was mentioned.
So Wack,
No,
I have a question.
Give what was mentioned. Just because another do something, don't mean that's what we doing.
Wack.
I did not hear nobody mention Meek Mill and mother Usher acted with Puffy.
Okay, Wack. So I have a question to ask
Academic said that.
in a
us.
situation like this, right, where their names have been redacted, but then later on in the lawsuit, their description or their lifestyle has described. Have you ever heard of that before?
What I heard of being charged in case saying I didn't. That's it. What you talking about? Removed is removed. What are you talking about? You niggas is worse than the district attorney.
But that's what's in the documents.
They have been removed. You think they just gonna remove somebody minor?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying to you is reading the documents.
I'm saying I heard they've been removed. That means dismissed to me. That's it. I don't know nothing outside of that. That's what I removed. You're removed. Puffy ain't removed, is he?
Nah, he's being sued.
Oh, okay. Does it say Sean Combs redacted?
No.
So for us to acknowledge that Puffy is still there, we have to acknowledge the ones that's being removed.
Yeah.
We talking about. Like, yo, this ain't one of them sides. We don't just spin narratives over here. Our narrative be real. That's why it sticks. So, need to read, media team. Wack 100 clears Meek Mills and Usher from charges. Because you niggas was gonna crucify them.
No, they were never the point.
That's a good. Hold on. Get the clearing real quick. Hold on, Rue. No, you hold on. Shut the. What he wants the media team to say, and you want to interrupt the fact.
No, that's
media team got to do their job. That's what they got to put up there for Wack to have that clear.
That's why she ain't got a man now, bro. She don't know how to listen.
You don't even know what I got, Wack. Come on now.
Ow.
You don't. See, you have a problem when a man say, yo, go to the car. You think you got something to say. That's your, I know your kind. Man say, chill out. You think it's something to say. Nah, I mean, go to the car. Fuck up. We'll deal with it later. You want to argue back. That's why a lot of you men are single. You can't keep a man. Because you don't know your place as a woman. Woman. Y'all should really go define that woman. I know you hear man in there, but that don't mean you're a man. Don't let that go over your head. There's a few women in here that got men and husbands that'll tell you. Key part to being a successful woman with a man is knowing how to listen. Your first move, Rue, was to argue and be combative. You didn't want to hear
Actually, I was saying, hold on real quick, and I was getting yelled at.
No, you wasn't.
You didn't hear no yelling?
No, you wasn't. You was finna
I heard it.
And what he was trying to do was get immediate time to clip it and have a clean break, but you didn't want to let that happen. But because
trying to clear this shit up for Wack.
It wasn't that deep. I went ahead and muted up. My bad.
You're gonna say I didn't know. You're gonna say I didn't know, and once again, wasn't for you to know. Motherfucker told you hold on, but you want to fight everything. That's what y'all do. Real shit. My mama was just like a lot of y'all. That's why Pops left. I'm a fact. Always running her motherfuckers. And as I got old and became a man, I understood I had to apologize to Pops. I said, Pops, I thought you was a dude, but sitting back and my mother woman did a half of what my mama was doing to you, it'd have been over with. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the shit, it's saying this Philadelphia rapper and this R&B singer has been removed from this shit. How we still finding them guilty?
Because they were just... Okay, so Wack, this is what I'm trying to ask you right now, right?
I was describing the case, fought it, and beat it. Are you still going to say I'm guilty of the...
I was literally answering
I get what you're trying to say right now, but what I'm trying to say to you is 5 people have been distracted from the paperwork. With that being said...
Just tell her what because you're saying the wrong words, Diddy.
Redacted, not distracted.
I know what redacted is, because don't get it twisted. I studied
It
law.
means concealed.
Don't get it
That's
twisted.
all it means.
So I get it. So then, therefore, my question is, how are you going to describe them in the lawsuit? That's what I'm asking.
See the
Open up your
redacted,
ears, bro.
the redacted definition
About.
does not read conceal. See, Diddy, you claim you got a man too, but even your mouth,
What
you
does
do.
a
You got a
man
bitch
have to
ass
do with anything?
because you like to say a lot of slick ass shit.
So I asked you a question.
Yeah, that was wild, Diddy.
To obscure or remove, right? It says to release, right? So this is not sealed. Redacted does not mean to seal. It means to remove.
With that being removed, how can they describe the redacted people? That's what I'm asking you.
It was a broad description.
Because it's already been
It's already said in
the paperwork. If somebody's made a statement and then redacted it, it's still in the paperwork.
They're just saying these people are no longer a part.
But it's still recorded.
It's recorded all day long. You know how many times I've been a suspect?
We know.
I've been named as a suspect, and then as the case goes on, right? I'm stricken from a suspect. I'm still there. Just at the end of the day, maybe they said the happened over here, and I could show that I was on a plane over there.
I get that. With that being said, you're still on the paperwork.
No, but listen, slow ass Canadian ass square ass girl.
I'm not square and slow.
It's been redacted. Listen,
but you're still
OJ Simpson's name.
We're not talking about OJ Simpson, Wack.
OJ Simpson's name is still on the trial, but he beat it in jury.
I get what you're saying.
Don't talk to me that about.
I get what you're saying. What I'm saying to you is at the end of the day, even though their name has been redacted from the documents, if you read the documents, which is 73 pages, it actually describes who they are. It's no coincidence. Philadelphia rapper that dated Nicki Minaj.
You're talking to the air right now. He's on the phone right now.
Okay. When
he gets off the phone, you could finish a conversation with him, though. You got that. And Rue, the only reason I stopped you earlier is because we wanted to get a clean break from what he said for the media team, that he cleared that up. He cleared their names. We needed a clean break for the audio for the YouTube. That's it.
So here's my thought about
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to tell you is, once a mother been dismissed or removed, you can't keep talking about them like they're a part of that.
I agree with you. But guess what happened? They continued with the documents talking about them. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, they didn't.
Okay. So can I kind of help you understand a little bit? Regardless if those are not you, Wack, I'm sure you understand. But the reason why those people are still listed in the document, it is because whoever it is that is filing the case has given a picture of who was there and when things happen. Not necessarily that they have anything to do with it, but if I am saying what happened in my particular incident or story or whatever, I just make a description of what I saw, who was there, all of that. And that's why it's there. And if they have nothing to do with it, then they redact. I'm telling you. Listen, you can say I'm wrong or whatever.
To get out of American business.
You don't think I studied law?
Because it's hearsay.
Worldwide.
No, you studied Canadian law.
Okay.
You only come down here to get my goddamn big wheel and bomb McDonald's and his kids and pay for the room.
She just contradicted you, Wack.
No, she didn't.
You right now.
No, she didn't. What she's saying is, if pictures or photos or video was turned in, and those people were at the party, whatever it was, right?
There's a description
but they have been stricken from being part of the crime or part of the civil suit.
Okay, so if it's restricted or removed out of the files, therefore their names and description shouldn't be in the
No, nigga, when we hear, listen, lady, when you're studying law, when you're studying law and it comes to a name and it says such and such, such and such, such and such. Redacted. We eliminate them from the equation.
So why can you continue the description about what's happening? So
yo, listen. We need women like you in the world. You should be writing a nigga that's in prison that you never knew from the streets. We need more.
It has nothing to do about prison and that.
It is because you do hear what you're saying.
Documents. We're talking about documents.
Woman.
Wack.
They have eliminated those two. They cannot sue. Put like this. They cannot sue those two individuals. This is why it doesn't just straight up say a name.
So I agree with you that they can't sue that individual.
It's done with.
My question, Wack, and what I'm trying to tell you right now, my question is, why did they continue describing
because
the
that's the way, that's the report. That's what dudes said in report. They're gonna put everything in there. And when they go through it and do their investigation, then they're gonna eliminate who can be eliminated.
But they're
not gonna leave anything out.
Diddy, you gotta listen, mommy. It's definitely, and I don't know what international law is because every country and every even state has different laws. So
she's from Canada, but she knows all the
U.S. business, red, white, blue. Get out our slavery shit.
We're gonna stick to the bottom line. Hold on.
Ain't got no plantations in Canada. Come down there talking to us. It's the good old American way. Out of here.
It has nothing to do with America. You said
sons of won't even let us up there. Y'all hate no ex-cop.
She said she studied in all the worlds, Wack, all the worlds.
But listen,
Big Will.
Wack, you just literally said they rejected them.
Not rejected. You weird ass. Why you keep saying? First you said rejected, now you said rejected.
Ejected.
Redacted.
I never said rejected.
Redacted. What you gonna say next? Reenacted? They reenacted them. They reenacted them.
No, you twisting it around because you can't troll me. They redacted him. That's what I said. They redacted them. That's it. That's all.
But we already told you it still stays. It doesn't matter.
But the thing is, if they redacted, they're removed out of everything, right?
No, they're not.
No, listen. No. It will stay there. But they are not going to be targeted, sued,
they can't use it against them, but anything. Nevertheless, it's still in the paperwork.
It's still in there. It's no different from this what's this nigga? The nigga with the island. It was 70, 80 people.
Epstein.
Jeffrey Wack.
Yeah, it was 70 people, right? Who they were trying to keep their names from coming out because they were on the list of visiting the island. They wasn't considered to be, suspects, none of that shit. People just didn't want their names coming out because it might interfere with their business, right? Or whatever they're doing. So yeah, everything that this man says has to be there. And that's going to work against him in some way if he said things happen that they can't prove happen. Like, he's already taken an L because from what I'm saying, he mentions Stevie J, and now they're saying it wasn't Stevie J. Another dude came out and said that was actually me. And he resembles Stevie J. See, all that shit is going to work against him, to his credibility. He's going civil, not criminal.
I know that. But what I'm trying to say to you, just the same thing as...
It's going to stay there. It's just, what clears them is when they said they've been redacted. It's not going to leave. What he said verbally will stay there. Whoever did the whatever investigation, whoever did whatever, is eliminating them from that. So he can't...
But Wack, you need to listen to the rest of that recording because it was criminal as hell and it justifies certain reasons why Meek Mill was there and Usher was there.
Yo, they've been redacted. They cannot bring them up on criminal charges.
Nobody said they're going to bring them on criminal charges.
It is civil. Where you get criminal from?
I never said it was criminal. Never said that.
You did.
This is crazy, Wack.
Get the Canadian rat. Just can't trust you.
Stop popping up. Stop popping up thinking that you're going to...
Yo, are you drunk or something?
I told you she gets drunk, Wack.
You just said it's criminal as hell.
Drunk. Your excuses of
you
drunk,
just said it's
like
criminal as hell.
You got a beast.
You just said it's criminal as hell.
Oh my God. I said at the end of the day, their name's in the lawsuit. Can't take that away from them.
No, you said this shit is criminal as hell. What you just said.
Criminal as bringing up their names in that aspect.
Oh my God.
It's defamatory. It's defamation.
How is it defamatory? Hold on.
Well, let me ask you a question. When did they bring their names up, Diddy? Where? Where did they say Usher Raymond or Meek Mill?
They brought their names of describing who they were.
No. Where do you see their names? We talking court now.
They never said their name.
Then don't tell me they brought their name.
All right, cool. But they actually described them. And we already knew who did the Super Bowl. When
this hoe is drunk.
Literally filed yesterday. So we know who did the Super Bowl. Come on.
You can't even say Super Bowl right. You don't even know what the Super Bowl is.
Diddy,
I don't know what the Super Bowl is.
Diddy, just to answer your question. Hold on, Diddy, just to answer your question, because you keep asking the same question, it's basically they redact only personal information or metadata, anything that'll lead back. So that means just like social security numbers, addresses, shit like that. They don't redact descriptions. So if the person put a description in there, that's why the description is still there. But as far as the name itself, and then saying Meek Mill, you know, the guy that dated Nicki Minaj, he a Philly rapper.
Thank you.
That part will still be in there, but the specific name of his actual name, no. So it's just personal data and metadata. That's the only thing they redact.
Thank you.
In those type of documents.
That's all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day,
you didn't say that.
Get this bitch out of here.
I asked the question, how are they going to redact the names but describe the person like
start a 6-month period and sit on your mother's couch.
I don't sit in my mom's couch. I sit in my condo. How about that?
Well, there you have it, man. You heard it right there from Wack 100 in regards to the whole situation that's been transpiring with this new lawsuit that's allegedly naming Meek Mill in the allegations as well, man. This thing is taking the internet and the media by storm on social media, with everybody going crazy, in which Meek Mill has been on record speaking out about it, trying to denounce some of the claims. One person that's been very quiet about this whole situation is Diddy himself, man, and a lot of people are wondering when is he finally gonna break his silence and address a lot of these allegations that he's getting wrapped up in, man. But either way, that's it for today's video. I'm definitely curious to know your thoughts down below in that comment section. Definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.